This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Double check you're still subscribed to the channel. Double check your notifications are on. And if you hit that like button or comment, double check it's working properly, because they are working overtime, suppressing videos, suppressing views, suppressing likes, because they are terrified of more people becoming aware of all the fraud and corruption in the United States stock market. Listen, GNS board members, GNS CEO are not playing with the naked shorters, okay? They're not playing with the naked shorters. They're going after them. They're taking them to court. And that is one of the main reasons, even though I do believe that GNS has a lot of potential, and I'm not telling you to buy, hold, or sell GNS. The reason I got into play was not because of its potential. It's because they were fighting against the naked shorter. They were fighting against the fraud and corruption in the United States stock market. And like I tell you guys all the time, any company that's fighting against these criminals, I will support. I will buy some shares of that company, and I don't even really care if it goes up or down. I do it in solidarity because I've seen too much fraud and corruption over the last 5 years. That's appalling. It's sickening to know that this level of fraud and corruption goes on in the United States stock market, and the SEC, the DOJ, the FBI sit on the sidelines and allow some of the richest people on the planet to rob hard-working Americans. I mean, it's absolutely sickening when you think about it, but that is the reality of the United States stock market, okay? But I believe, and this is just my opinion, that GNS retail investors are gonna get justice before a lot of other companies, because the GNS staff, the GNS board, the GNS CEO are very, very aggressive when it comes to going after these criminals, okay? And they know that their time is coming to an end, so they were slowing down on the naked shorting, but they have not stopped, and they won't stop, because the minute they stop naked shorting, any day they don't naked short, GNS starts rising to its true value, and they know this. And even though they don't want to get caught with their hand in the cookie jar, they keep putting their hand in there anyway, because they know if they take their hand out, GNS starts rising to its true value. Anyway, here are the GNS numbers. The reported volume, 3,281,797. You know those numbers mean absolutely nothing, because, you know, they do what they want when they want with no real consequences. 67.66% was sent to the dark pools. Why do you think? Those were the buy orders. They send the buy orders to the dark pool to manipulate the price. The SEC knows, the DOJ knows, the FBI knows, and they do absolutely nothing about it. So 2,220,436 GNS shares went to the dark pool. That's almost double the volume from the previous trading day, okay? And then 51.7% of that volume was shorted shares. So there were more shares shorted yesterday than the entire volume from the previous trading day. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. The level of corruption is really next level, and all our regulatory agencies know, all our law enforcement agencies know, and they do absolutely nothing about it. And they claim they can cover all their GNS short positions in 1.28 trading days. So they're saying by Wednesday at 11 o'clock, all their GNS short positions could be covered. If that was true, they would have covered and exited the play. But they can't get out. They're trapped. They've created billions of counterfeit GNS shares. And if they stop naked shorting for one day, the price would rocket to the moon. And I'm not telling you to buy, holders sell GNS, I'm telling you that criminals created billions of counterfeit GNS shares, and they're trapped in the play. But the lawsuits are incoming, and I believe that retail investors in GNS are gonna see justice. You guys know that the GNS board said that whatever they make from the lawsuits, they are gonna split with the GNS shareholders. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think it's possible to have a positive price movement when 67% is sent to the dog pool and 52% is shorted shares? Anyway, have a great day. God bless. I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.